Dobry вечер. Welcome to another edition of Truth and Encouragement. I'm your host, Todd Shoprai, and it's time for Shaman. To share with you a powerful video by the Russian singer Shaman and another Russian singer who sings with him by the name of Alexandr Weinburg. They sing a new song together, and this new song Shaman presented on a holiday called the National Unity Day. The song is called November 4th. Can't wait to watch it, and when we're done watching it, I'm going to give you my final reactions on the song. So let's roll the tape. And we're back, and this is the song that I want to play to you by the Russian singer Shaman and Alexander Weinberg. Very beautiful, powerful, touching song called November 4th. Let's roll the tape.
Там, где сливаются Волга с Огой, стрелку брандвахту лаская волной, жжет холст небесный закат в облаках, пишет шедевры в багровых тонах. Кремль неприступный над стыком течений, Нижегородская здесь ополчение. Минин с Пожарским призвали в поход, гнать чужеземцев поднялся народ. 4 ноября, предтеча 9 мая, день праздничный календаря, для Родины дата святая, икона казанская Матери Божьей, заступница воинства русского. На образ свой светлый отчизна похожа, прекрасная, чуточку грустная. Предков единства, исток русской силы, в смутное время спасения России. Мы сплав из разных религий и наций, но за своих как один будем драться. Помним Полтаву и Бородино, Брест, Сталинград, наш Донбасс, СВО. Бит был поляк, швед, француз, фин и немец, бил всех солдат русский и ополченец. 4 ноября, предтеча 9 мая, день праздничный календаря, для Родины дата святая, икона казанская Матери Божьей, заступница воинства русского. На образ свой светлый Россия похожа, прекрасная, чуточку грустная. Течет время, как река, суть вечности в обновлении. Продолжимся мы сквозь века, в последующих поколениях. Зачем нам чужое, живущим в стране, большой самый на планете? Нам дороги наши на русской земле, обычаи, песни и дети. 4 ноября, предтеча 9 мая, день праздничный календаря, для Родины Родины дата святая, 4 ноября, предтеча 9 мая, день праздничный календаря. Для Родины дата святая.
Oh my, oh my, bravo, bravo, bravo to the Russian singer Shaman and Alexander Weinberg. What a beautiful song. What a beautiful, beautiful song. What I love about this song is how it talks about Russia, the culture of Russia, the battles and wars that the Russian people went through to survive. Culture, its culture, religion, belief and love for God and mankind. And not only is Russia a very large country that holds such a beautiful culture of such beautiful people, it holds beautiful, beautiful music that is so dear to my heart. And that was the song, a new song, sung by the Russian singer Shaman and Alexander Weinberg, called November 4th. My final thoughts, I love the song. Very touching and beautiful. What more can you ask? And as an American from the United States of America, I love Russian culture. I love the design, the music, the layout. It was so beautiful. This song can be a huge hit. I would say this song is right up to Yaroski. Beautifully done. I love it when Shaman sings patriotic songs, because as an American, it gives me a chance to learn about Russian history. And why do I want to learn about Russian history? Because I want to teach it to my American friends. I want them to know that the Russian people are friendly people. They're wonderful people, just like we are in the United States. And there's just something about Shaman's music. I mean, he's a brilliant young man, a brilliant, talented singer, and it's no wonder they call him the White Angel. He is the White Angel, and my prayer is that Shaman will continue to sing more and more songs and reach not only the Russian community, but reach beyond. Before I close with this beautiful song, I wanted to read an article. It was in on a Russian website, and I got the translation, and the article was beautifully done. The article is titled, "Shaman presented a new song November 4th for National Unity Day. Honored artist Russia Yaroslav Dronov, also known as Shaman, together with Alexander Weinberg, presented the song November 4th, dedicated to National Unity Day. Russia just celebrated National Unity Day. At the Gilead concert of the Modern Musical Map of Russia project at the Россия National Center. On the same day, Shaman announced the premiere of the song on his Telegram. I sure would love to find out where his Telegram is at so I can read his stuff. It's hard here in America to find stuff like that, not unless you ask around. And as the artist explained, the composition tells about the love of the motherland, responsibility for the native land, and the military exploits of Russian soldiers. The lyrics were written by Senator Weinberg, So Weinberg had the blessed opportunity to write the song. Such a beautiful man. I loved hearing him sing too. Just beautiful. Shaman sings together with anybody. He blends in, and he just fills in the gaps. And he is a blessed young man. In his lyrics, it says, "We will sing about love and responsibility for our native land, about the military exploits of Russian soldiers." This song would have sounded equally relevant in the battles of Poltava, Borodino, Brest, Stalingrad, and of course Donbass, said Shaman. Amazing how this young man, Shaman, knows so much about Russian history. And you know what? I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful that he takes the time to explain it, and it helps me to understand Russian culture. On the same day, Russian President Putin announced that the National Unity Day is particular importance because the concept of unity means preserving Russia's sovereignty. The president also noticed that the Russian Federation strives for friendship and cooperation with all peoples of the world. According to him, the cultural impulses from Russia are aimed at creating an atmosphere of unity between the peoples of the planet around common values. I agree with him. I can remember when Putin first became the president of Russia. That was back in 1999. I was very young back then, and Boris Yeltsin was the president of Russia, and he gave the reins to Putin. And Putin had a very heavy burden on his shoulders, a very, very heavy burden. And I admire that. I admire his courage to hold the nation of Russia together, and also the freedom of religion. I mean, to openly talk about God, creation, the Bible, biblical values. Prior to that, the Russian leader laid flowers at the monument of Kuzma Minin and Dmitry Polharsky on Red Square in Moscow, and also talked with young activists, representatives of volunteer movements, and children of heroes of the special military operation. And that was the newspaper article I wanted to share with you from Russia. You're not going to find anything like this in the United States. You just can't find it. The best thing to do, if you want to know about Russian culture and music and biblical truths and the history of Russia, you have to talk to the people. You have to go out there like I do and do a podcast channel, a YouTube channel, and just reach out and say, hello, privet, kak dela. Introduce yourself. Меня зовут Todd Shaparai. I love it. I love the Russian language. I love its beautiful, beautiful language and beautiful people. I love the comments that I have read from my last video. I had a Russian lady that invited me to stay with her son in Moscow, Russia, to go and see a Shaman concert. I had to turn her down because here in the United States, we have a holiday coming up called Thanksgiving, and I have a lot of family and friends coming over, but I wanted so much to go. I want so much to see Shaman in concert. And I heard from my Russian friends that there are people from the United States and Australia and in Western Europe that come to Russia and they see him in concert. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that because that brings unity. It brings understanding of who the Russian people are, what they're all about. And I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing going on with Shaman's doing. I look forward to seeing Shaman do future videos and future songs. And I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you so much for watching. Whenever you have get a chance, please subscribe to my YouTube channel or click on the like button so that this video can get out to people here in the United States and beyond. In closing, as I always close, I always say this. Whenever you're walking through the valley of the shadow of death, whenever you're going through anger, worry, or anxiety, please, I ask you, my friend, when you go through these things, don't go through it alone. Give it all to Jesus Christos. Give it to God. Let Him carry that burden for you. Let Him walk with you through the valley of the shadow of death. Jesus Christos wants to walk with you through the fire and through the flood. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week and до свидания.